My name is Hammond, and I grew up going to church at the Methodist church for most of my life. I kind of ended up doodling or zoning out during most sermons. I just wasn't really engaged with church ever in my upbringing. When I was 18, I moved out of the house and I didn't attend church for about 8 years. In that time, I was kind of always looking for an identity in some way, shape, or form or another, but never through church or Jesus or anything like that. At 19 and 20 years old, there was two figures in my life that were very important male role models that passed away, I felt, too soon. My grandfather, who pretty much raised me from a child due to my parents working, and that he was pretty much my most important male role model growing up. And then my gymnastics coach all through my life, he passed away at a young age as well. At that time, it just kind of, I guess, jaded my thoughts on Christianity more so. I just felt like, why would an unjust God do that, take these people out of my life that were so important to me. Fast forward to 2006, I moved to Helena and I met my wife, Carrie. She was pretty involved with a church here in town on the worship committee. So being the good husband, boyfriend, whatnot, I attended church again. Still wasn't involved. I usually end up reading some book through the sermon. A member of the community, he kind of confronted me and just pretty much said, I don't feel that you're the right person for Carrie, and I don't know about you, and I don't know about your morals, and I just kind of put more of a bad taste in my mouth, I guess, with church and all. Like, I don't even know this guy, and he's approaching me about things. In 2011, we were going to church or leaving church, and my wife was just like, I'm always taking people to church. I'm taking you to church. I'm taking my mom and dad to church. Nobody's ever took me to church. I'm always that person. And it made me think. Me as a husband, I wanted to be that person, but where I was in life, I didn't feel like I could be that person. So I kind of started a quest to find maybe a place where I could be that person. I started looking at some churches around town and online, and I came across an ad on Facebook for Ales for Trails. I'm like, well, that might be a church worth checking out. Any church that is going to sponsor a fundraising event for the community and they serve alcohol, and like that's a different church. I approached my wife and I said, I want to check this church out. And she was rather skeptical and kind of taken aback, and they don't even have their own building, so what kind of church are you taking me to? I walked in and the culture seemed a lot different than any church I'd ever been to. Adam was up on stage and he was pacing back and forth, and he looked kind of uncomfortable to be up there, like I would if I was up there. His sermon, it kind of engaged me. I've never been engaged by a sermon ever before in my life. The music was good. It wasn't corny. I even enjoyed that part of it. I decided I'll keep coming back. I'll try this again. I'll check it out. Been attending Narrate for 2 years now, and just through engaging with Adam through coffee and him kind of guiding me and answering my questions and reading books, and I feel like my heart's changed. I finally found my identity in life, and that's through Jesus, and decided last year at this time that Vision Weekend time that I'd like to become baptized this year, and I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to thank my wife for being patient with me all these years and letting me walk the walk as I felt I could. I'd like to thank Adam for his coffee talks and his messages and his sermons that just seemed to always engage me and help me be a better man and a better husband. And I'd like to thank my grandfather for just kind of quietly showing me how to be a good man and husband and Christian. And I'd like to thank the community of Narrate just for accepting me and my family and just being great culture, and that's about it. Thank you.